Hey guys, how's it going? Straight into another class today, starting with our jogging on the spot for the warm-up. So ready for that now in 3, 2, and off we go. 30 seconds here, jogging on the spot as always, just getting the heart rate up, getting the blood flowing, and just loosening up the muscles, getting ourselves ready. Okay, so our first exercise as always is going to be a squat. We're going to continue this jog for 30 seconds, and in about 15 seconds then we're going to start squatting. Hip width stance, head and chest up. Drop down as deep as you can, try and get your glutes below your knees, keeping your back nice and straight. So ready for those in 2, 1, and off we go. Okay, so head and chest up, back straight, heels down flat on the floor, and squatting away for 30. Okay, so we'll keep that going for 30 seconds. Then we're back into a bit of cardio. Our next bit of cardio is going to be aimed at the upper body. It's going to be shadow boxing. So our split stance with a strong leg to the back, and we're just throwing out some punches at head height. Not worrying too much about power, just all about full range of motion. Okay, so last couple of seconds squatting. 2, 1, and off we go punching. So our strong side is to the back, staying up on the toes, nice and loose, little pivot through the hips, and just throw those punches out of head height. Okay, again, we'll keep that going for 30, and then our first upper body exercise is going to be some press ups. So we come down to our mat, we want our hands a little wider than shoulder width. On the knees, cross the legs behind, drop to the ground, and power up. Okay? So ready for these in 2, 1, and off we go. Good full range of motion, getting all the way down, touching the nose, and then coming back up. So you want your nose to touch the ground, and then power up out of it again. Whole body moving, really challenging the chest and shoulders. Another 15 seconds of those, and then we'll come back up onto our feet, and we're going to start jogging on the spot again. So last few seconds of press ups. 3, 2, 1, and off we go, jogging away again. Feel free to kind of move forward, backwards, side to side, whatever you want. You don't need to stay rooted to the spot. Keep the arms nice and loose as well. And after this, we're back to the legs now for our next exercise. Forward lunges, we keep our back straight and our head up. Straight forward, power up off the front foot. And alternate legs then with every stride. Okay, so ready in a couple of seconds for this. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. As we straight forward, we don't allow this back leg to touch the floor, and the front leg does all the work pushing us back up into position. Okay? Alternate legs then every second straight. Good deep reps. Keep your head and chest up, stay looking straight out ahead. Pick a spot in the wall out in front, and that will help keep your head up. Chest up, back straight. So last few seconds, then we're back into our shadow boxing. Cardio again. 2, 1, and off we go. Back to our upper body. Again, not worrying too much about power with these punches. Just throwing them out of head height and getting good full range of motion. From shoulder all the way to backwards. Once again, we go upper body for the next exercise. A bent over row. So we have a couple of weights. We'll kick our butts up behind, pivot over at the hip, and roll the weight up and down. Okay, so 2, 1, and off we go. Butt is stuck up behind, chest is parallel to the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades to draw the weight up, and then stretch out all the way down. Okay, 30 seconds there again on those, and then it's back once more to jogging on the squats. So another 15 seconds. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades in, targeting the upper back muscles. Coming into our final 5. 2, 1, and we're back on the jog. Okay, another 30 seconds jogging, but we're done with the legs for now. So our next exercise is going to be to activate the core muscles. So you jog there for another 20 seconds, and then we come down onto the mat, hold the plank. So rest on the forearms, on the toes. Push the shoulders up and away, and then tuck the tailbone under, and really squeeze the core muscles, keeping everything tight and contracted. Ready for in 2, 1, and off we go. Down into a plank, squeezing the core, really activating and working the abs. Okay, so 30 seconds there again on that. Past halfway already. And then we're onto our last set of shadow boxing. 10 more seconds in the plank. Nearly done. 3, 2, 1, and back to shadow boxing. Again, our strong side is to the back. We're up on the toes to stay nice and loose. A little pivot through the hip, keeping the core muscles contracted up, and throwing those punches out of head right. So final 15 seconds of cardio, and we're finishing with a whole body exercise, a squat and press. So once again with the squat, it's a shoulder stance. Drop as deep as you can, same as before. This time on the way up, we'll fire the weight up as well. So 2, 1, and off we go. Squat and press, nice explosive reps, high tempo, getting as many done as you can. Last 30 seconds in the warm up, guys. After this, I want you to get a drink of water in, get your breath back, and I'm going to demonstrate the moves for our first circuit. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Okay, I'm going to reset our timer. Okay, timer reset. This time we're going to work 30 on, 15 off the rest. And we're going to do a lot of pushing exercises. So hitting the shoulders with everything. We're going to do a lateral raise first. Start with the dumbbells at the pockets. We're going to go straight out to the sides. Dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever sort of weight you have. If you don't have weights, bags or rice or something like that at home. Okay, something just to add a bit of extra resistance from the pocket, straight up to the sides. After the lateral raise with 2 weights, we can go down to 1 for a front raise. Okay, so if you have a choice of different weights, you might manage a little heavier on this just because you're only holding 1 weight. And if possible, we'll go back to 2 weights to finish and go shoulder pressing up overhead. So 3 exercises, all for those pushing muscles in the shoulders. And we're ready to rock. We're going to start with lateral raises, guys. From the pocket, straight to the sides. 2, 1, and off we go. So once again, head and chest up. Start with those weights at your pockets, never out in front of the legs here. They all start back beside the legs. Go straight out to shoulder height and then control on the way back down. Final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Our front raise soles next. Once again, shoulder stance. Back stays nice and straight. Just 1 weight this time. We're going to raise to the front. Okay, so starting from the front of the legs this time. Straight up and straight back down. 2, 1, off you go. Keeping the arms straight and the back straight. Bring it up roughly to eye level and then control the descent. Back down. Okay, so lateral raises, front raises, and then we're going to finish with a shoulder press up overhead. Ideally with 2 weights again if you have them. So 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So shoulder pressing is the third exercise. Shoulder stance, back straight, power the weight overhead to lockout. Back down to shoulder height. Okay, ready for these? 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Nice straightforward exercise, guys. Just pressing straight overhead and then back down to shoulder height. Okay, so the first 2 raises, we're isolating different parts of the shoulder, the side and the front, and then we're hitting the whole shoulder together with the shoulder pressing again, the compound exercise. We have 3 exercises, we're going to do 3 rounds. So back on laterals again next. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Rest. So to begin with, roll the weights back, roll the shoulders back, so you're starting here from the pockets, head and chest up, bring them straight to the sides. Don't bring them to the front at all. 2, 1, and off we go. You quite often see people do lateral raises and the weights are coming way out here in front of the line of their body. We don't want that. We want to roll back to the pockets, and straight out at the sides. Keeping in line with the body throughout. Halfway through already, guys. Good stuff, keep working. Slow and controlled on the way down especially. Last few seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Our front raise soles next. Let's show you sitting down again. So once again, shoulder width stance, back straight. We're going to raise to the front and control down. So up to eye level. 2, 1, and off we go. Up to eye level, slow and controlled, coming back down. Again, what you don't want here is to be leaning backwards into it, or even to be swinging into each rep. Okay, we don't want that, we want to avoid it. So keep the shoulders slightly in front of your hips, straight up, straight down, always under control. Okay, final few seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Back to a shoulder press, shoulder width stance, back straight. Power up overhead. Once again, I'll show you sitting down, sorry. So straight up overhead, back down to shoulder height. 2, 1, and off we go. You see all 3 of these exercises, guys, I'm just keep my knees soft. They're not fully locked out. Now, they're by no means bent either, but they're just soft, taking the pressure off the joints. And I'm kind of sitting into the exercise slightly. Just have that good, strong base. So 10 more seconds pressing. Again, this is our compound one, working the whole shoulder together. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So back to our isolation for the sides of the shoulders. Ladder raises. Kettlebells are at the pockets at the side. Straight up, straight down. 2, 1, and off we go. Okay, keep the head and chest up. Eyes forward, breathing through the reps, bring the weight to the shoulder height, and then control the descent. Don't need to go much higher than the shoulder, just pretty much straight out of shoulder level, that's high enough. Same when we're doing the front raise here in a second. Anywhere between the shoulder level and eye level, that's what the region. Final 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So once again, shoulder width stance, keep the knees soft, back straight, straight up in front, and control the descent. Okay, 2, 1, and off we go. Keep those core muscles tight, keep the body nice and still, don't let yourself start swinging or using momentum, keep it all in the shoulders. Passing halfway now. So doing very well, keep moving. We're on to our compound exercise again to finish, the shoulder press. So we're nearly there. Final 5 seconds on these. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, shoulder pressing. Straight up overhead to lock out, back down to shoulder height. Okay, so we're going to finish out strong with as many reps of these as we can. Ready for it? 2, 1, and off we go. So good high intensity finish, pushing out as many reps as possible in the 30 seconds. After this you're getting a breather, taking a drink of water, and I'm going to demonstrate the next circuit. So keep moving guys, 15 seconds to go, finish out strong. Push yourself now as fast as you can for the end. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Okay guys, we're going to do today push, pull, legs. So that was our push, our pull. We're going to start with a bent over row. So a kettlebell in each hand, or dumbbell, again, whatever weight you have at home. Stick your butt out behind, pivot over, and then we're going to roll the weights straight up, straight down. We did this in the warm-up a while ago. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades together here like you're trying to pinch a penny between them, and then stretching out. We're down to one weight then for the second one, and we're going to do an upright row. So shoulder width stance, head and chest up, back is straight, draw the weight just as high as the chest, no higher, and then straight back down. The important thing with this, you probably see my arm position, my elbow here is much higher than my wrist. So it's almost like the fist is pointed down at the ground, the weight never goes above the chest, and then straight back down. And then after those, you might need slightly lighter weight for the last one. We're going to do a bicep curl. So upper arms tucked in. You'll see from my shoulder here down to my elbow doesn't move, but from elbow down, you curl the weight up towards the shoulder. Keeping the upper arm tucked in, good squeeze of the bicep at the top, and then full stretch, full lock with the elbow at the bottom. Okay? So we've done our push, now we're doing our pull. Drink some water in, guys, ready to rock. Bent over rows, 2 weights. Kick the hips out behind, 2, 1, and off we go. So the butt's sticking out behind, chest is over parallel to the floor, back is nice and straight, rolling the weights up, and then stretching out on the way down. Okay? Past halfway already. And then we're going to move on to our upright row next. So final 5 seconds. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades in. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Upright row, shoulder width stance, head and chest up. Draw the weight up to chest height. Leading the way with the elbows, keeping them above the wrist, keeping the back straight. 2, 1, and off we go. Okay, so again, straight back, and then with the arms to elbows nice and high. So once again, we keep those going for 30. Just passing the halfway point, and then we're on to our bicep curls. Final 5 seconds on the upright rows. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So biceps, tuck your upper arms in, bend at the elbow to curl the weight up, give the bicep a good squeeze, and then fully lock the elbow out down the bottom. Squeeze, stretch. 2, 1, off we go. Squeeze and stretch. Full range of motion, but strict reps, never allowing the top half of the arm to come away from your side. So from your elbow right to your shoulder stays glued to your side, doesn't move. Bottom half of the body then is not a movement, or bottom half of the arm, sorry. Last couple of seconds, 25. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Bent over row again, so guys. Grab a weight in each hand, a shoulder width stance, stick your butt way up behind you, pivot over at the hips, eyes on the floor, and we're going to roll the weight up and down. 2, 1, and off we go. Right up and squeeze, all the way down and stretch. Pinch the shoulder blades together, stretch them out. Okay? Another 15 seconds or so. Into our second round now on these pulling exercises. We're going to do 3 rounds once again. Coming into the final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Upright rows up, shoulder width stance, head and chest up. Draw the weight up to chest height. Leading the way with the elbows, keeping them above the wrist, and keeping the back straight. So 2, 1, and off we go. All the way down to full stretch at the bottom, and just up as far as chest height at the top. No need to go beyond that. Okay? Just passing halfway, then it's biceps once again. Last few reps, keep squeezing. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Biceps so again next. Upper half of the arm is tucked against the side. Bend at the elbow, squeeze the bicep, and the extra stretch down the bottom. 2, 1, and off we go. Good, good, full range of motion, squeeze at the top, stretching down the bottom. Breathing through the reps now, guys. This is the end of round 2, and we have 3 rounds in total to do, so we're nearly there. Past halfway. Keep focusing now on the muscle in the arm, bicep. Try squeezing as you can, hard as you can at the top. 2, 1, and rest. And our last round, guys, bent over rows. So once again, stick that butt out behind, pivot over, and roll the weights up and down. 2, 1, and off we go. Squeeze the shoulder blades in together at the top, stretch everything out down the bottom. Okay, big compound exercise here now again. Same as the shoulder press in the first round. So it's working a lot of muscle groups at once. Good calorie burner, as well as a good muscle builder. Coming into the final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Upright rows. Draw the weight up the chest height. Sink it all the way down to full lockout. Lead the way with the elbows and keep the back straight. 2, 1, and off we go. This one now is working the traps, which is right up into the upper back, into the neck almost. They're also sometimes called our stress muscles up here. So it's a good one to work, but it's also a very, very good one to stretch. Make sure you're always stretching those muscles. Relieve the tension in the neck. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Biceps over, guys. Last one. Finish it out strong. Tuck those elbows in. Squeeze bicep top. Stretch at the bottom. Ready for it. 2, 1, and off we go. Final 30 down this circuit. Once again, a good full range of motion on each rep. Keep the tempo relatively high. We'll finish out with as many reps as possible. Keep squeezing the bicep and then stretching at the bottom. Okay? Last 10 or 12 seconds. Nearly there. Once again, after this, grab a drink of water and I'll demonstrate our leg circuit. 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Okay, so we've done push, we've done pull, we're going to go legs next. So the legs, biggest muscle group in the body, should be able to go relatively heavy on most of the exercises, but just see what you're able for yourself and go as heavy as whatever you can manage yourself, okay? So we're going to start with a lunge, forward lunge, same as the warm-up, head and chest up, pick a spot out in front of the wall, keep your eyes focused on that. As you straight forward, dropping down and then powering up off the front foot. Okay, so forward lunges, Romanian deadlift, like the bent over row we did a while ago. We're going to stick our butt out behind, but this time keeping the head and chest up. We're pivoting through the hips, stretching at the bottom, and then squeezing the glutes at the top. Stretch and squeeze. And then the last one, the one you should be strongest on, most of us anyway, is just a regular squat. Shoulder width stance, head and chest up, drop right down as deep as you can, okay, so it should be this deep, heels are down flat and your glutes are below your knees, and then from there you power up, okay? So deep reps, sink right down, full range of motion and power up out of it. Lunges, RDLs, squats. Grab your last drink and we're ready to rock. Start with forward lunges. 2, 1, and off we go. So straight forward, power up off the front foot, and then alternate legs with each stride. I like to hold the weights up here, chest tight, guys. It helps keep my back straight and just keep the posture correct. So halfway through already, flying through those, and we're on to RDLs next. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So RDLs, I want you to keep your head and chest up, stick your butt way up behind, and start falling forward, stretch the hamstrings, pausing at the bottom, and then fire up and squeeze. 2, 1, off we go. Pause at the bottom, stretching hamstrings, fire up, and really squeeze those glutes at the top. So sticking your butt way up behind, stretching, squeezing. Past halfway. So 3 big compound exercises here for the legs, working with a lot of muscle groups, burning a lot of calories. 2, 1, and rest. Good. Squats are our next exercise. Shoulder width stance, head and chest up. We're going to drop right down to our glutes are below the knees. We want our heels down flat on the ground, and then we push back up. 2, 1, and off we go. Deep reps, making sure you're working the entire leg. So the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes as well, they're all working together. Coming up on halfway already. Keep breathing through the reps. Keep getting that full range of motion. Coming into the final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So first set lunges, I showed you with the way up chest height. You can also just leave them hanging at your side if you're more comfortable with those. So same thing, straight forward, power up off the front foot, and alternate legs. 2, 1, and off we go. Head and chest up, striding down, bending both legs, powering up off the front foot. Okay? So again, keep those going. 30 seconds. Then it's going to be on to our RDLs. Stretching out the hamstrings, contracting the glutes. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So head and chest are up. We stick our butt as far back as we can. Fall forward. Stretch the hamstrings down here. Squeeze the glutes up here. 2, 1, and off we go. Stretch, pause, fire up and squeeze. Pushing those hips way back. Stretch and pause, fire up and squeeze. Okay? Coming up on halfway already. The more distance you can create horizontally between your hips and your hands, the better. You'll feel more of a stretch. 2, 1, and rest. Good. So once again, guys, the squats, the strong one. Feet are shoulder width apart. The heels always stay down flat to the floor. Drop down as deep as you can. Ideally, get your glutes below your knees. 2, 1, and off we go. Now, you might not be able to get down as deep as I'm showing you here. If you can't, that's totally fine. But just go as deep as you're able for. What you want to eventually get to is this position where your glutes here are below your knees. Okay? So another 10 seconds, keep that going. 2, 1, and rest. Now the legs are quite strong muscle groups, but when you're using your legs, you're also lifting your whole body weight. So some of you might not even need weight. You can also do your forward lunges, just body weight. 2, 1, and off we go. Okay, so even if you don't have weights at home, guys, it's no excuse not to get the legs working. Just by shifting your body weight, you're already moving quite enough resistance to get a decent workout and to burn a lot of calories, okay? So, no excuses on working the legs. Keep that going on forward lunges. 2, 1, and rest. Even for the RDLs, I've been showing you 2 weights. If you only happen to have one, you can still do it with one. So head and chest up. We'll stick the butt out behind, and we'll pivot forward with 1 weight. 2, 1, and rest. So our butt sticks out behind, head and chest up. Excuse me, getting tongue tied. Stretching the hamstrings here, powering up, squeezing the glutes up top. So push the hips back, fire the hips forward. Okay, so halfway through. Last set for hamstrings. Final 5. 2, 1, and rest. Good. The squats again, I can show you the same as the lunges. We can do on body weight if needs be if we're stuck. So feet are hip width apart, head and chest is up, and we're dropping down nice and deep. So ready in 2, 1, and off we go. So once again, guys, there's no excuses. You can do these exercises with no weight. 1 weight, 2 weights, whatever. You can fill up a school bag with a couple of school books. Any sort of extra resistance, if you have it, use it. If you're not able for it, just go body weight. Final 15 seconds, guys. Let's finish out strong. Keep squatting. Keep the pace nice and high now, as many reps as possible for the last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Excellent stuff, guys. We're done. Get your drinks into you. Good class once again today. Hope you enjoyed it. The usual drill, done and dusted. Get in and wash the hands. Then stay safe, stay home, help the HSE, and check back in tomorrow. Thanks a million.